Hello everyone. Today we will learn something new and interesting topic. Look at the picture. There are two friends who met on the road and talking each other. What are they talking? They are talking about weather. What are they talking? We listen. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? The first person said. And the second person said that yes, lovely. Okay. So if you observe the sentence, what type of sentence is it? It is interrogative sentence. How did you identify? We have question mark is there over there. So it is an interrogative sentence. Right. And next, it is a beautiful day, isn't it? Here we have a short question. What is the short question here? Isn't it? So isn't it is a short question and it is called as question tag. First we say that it is a short question because actually it's a beautiful day is a only simple sentence. It's a beautiful day. It's a declarative sentence or assertive sentence. And we have short question after that. So it became as interrogative sentence. So here the short question isn't it is called as question tag. Okay. So so actually what is the reply to that statement? What is the statement here? It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a statement. And the reply is it's a confirmation. What's the confirmation? How it confirmed? He confirmed. Yes, lovely, he said. So it is confirmation. Yes. So as I told you, it's a beautiful day is a declarative sentence or assertive sentence. And if we add isn't it to that declarative sentence, it becomes question tag. Okay, it become question tag. Actually, declarative sentence to the declarative sentence, if we add short question to that, it will become interrogative sentence. I hope you understand. So we will learn something about in detail about question tags. What is question tag? So question tags are short questions. What are they? Question tags are short questions that are placed at the end of the sentence. In the declarative sentence, to the declarative sentence, what did we add? We add short form. Where did we add short form? At the end. So declarative sentences are short questions that are placed at the end of the sentence. And they are mainly used in speech. So actually, as told you, two friends met on the road and they're talking each other. It's a speech, right? So generally we use question tags in the speeches. And why do we use? When we want to confirm the information. When we want to confirm the information, we use whether the statement is true or not. To confirm the statement, we use question tags. Where do we use? We use at the end of the statement. Okay. And question tags are often placed after some statements, requests, or orders. Where do we use question tags? We use before, sorry, we use after statements or requests or orders. Then only we use. Okay, right. So before we learn something about question tag, we should know certain things. One is pronouns. What are the pronouns? What are pronouns? I, we, you, he, she, it, they. These are all pronouns. So the words which are used or instead of noun, they are all pronouns. I, we, you, he, she, it, they are pronouns. And we should even know what is about helping verbs. What are helping verbs? Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, will, shall, can, would, should, could, may, might, must, and do, does, did. These are helping verbs. We should know pronouns and we should even know about helping verbs. Then only we'll come to know how to write the answer. Okay, so look at the statement here. He is going. He is going is a statement, right? So how we are going to write the question tag? We'll come to know. First, we have to identify helping verb from the statement. What are the helping verbs? You know, already you know. Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, will, shall, can, would, should, could, may, might, must, do, does, did. These are all helping verbs, right? So from the given statement, what is the helping verb? Can anyone identify? Yes. Is it the helping verb, right? So is. First we have to identify helping verb. We have to write. Next, we are in the second rule. What is there? If the statement is positive, we have to change into negative. If the statement is negative, we have to change the we have to write the tag into positive. So how we have to identify whether it is a positive statement or negative statement? So actually negative means, what are the negative words? Not, no, nothing, never. I'll give you some more list of words. So up to now I'm going to tell you what is negative word. Not, no, never, nothing. So these are negative words. So in the statement, given statement, he is going, not is not there, even never, nothing is not there. So that is a positive statement. So we have to change into negative. So negative in the sense, what we have to do, if you want to write a negative statement, what you have to do, instead of not, instead of writing not, we have to write n apostrophe t. N apostrophe. Apostrophe is nothing but O. N O T, not. But you should not write N O T, not. So N apostrophe T we have to add. So now it became negative statement. So negative. And last and final, what we have to write? We have to write pronoun. So what is the pronoun here? I've already told you. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. So these are pronouns. So here the pronoun is he. So isn't he? So he is going, isn't he? So it is interrogative. So the question tag to the given statement is isn't he. Hope you understood. I'll give you one more example so that you'll come to know what is question tag. Second statement is that they are not eating. So they are not eating. Here, what is helping verb here? Are. So are is the helping verb. Right. So already not is there. So this is negative statement. So if it is positive, we have to write into negative. If it is negative, we have to write positive. So already not is there. So that negative. So we have to write positive. So if you want to write positive question tag, what you have to do? Don't write anything. So this is positive. The second statement is clear. The third rule, we have to write pronoun. What's the pronoun here? They. So are they? They are not eating. Are they? Third example. Srinath was writing homework. Srinath was writing homework here. Yes. So first step, helping verb. What is helping verb? So was is helping verb, right? The second thing is that if it is positive, we have to change it to negative. If the statement is negative, we have to write positive. So here, not is not there. So no is not there. Nothing is not there. So that it is positive. So positive will become negative. So what we have to write? N apostrophe T. So wasn't. And the third rule is pronoun. What's the pronoun here? So actually pronoun is not there. Instead of pronoun, what is there? Noun is there. Noun is there. So that we have to change the noun into pronoun. So he, instead of Srinath, we can write he. So wasn't he. I hope you understood. Next, third example. We were not playing cricket. We were not playing cricket. So first one, helping verb. What is the helping verb here? Verb. Next, if it is positive, change it to negative. If it is negative, change it to positive. So here in the statement, so not not is there. So not is there. So that it is negative. So negative will become positive. So it's already positive. Were is positive. So third rule, pronoun. So what's pronoun here? We. Next. So Pawan and Srinath have not come. Here Pawan and Srinath have not come. So first helping verb. So helping verb have. So it's already negative. So positive become negative, negative become positive. Here negative is there. So it is positive. Negative become positive. And third rule, pronoun. So instead of noun, what we have to write? We have to write pronoun. Here Pawan, Srinath. Two pronouns are there. Sorry, two nouns are there. So instead of Pawan and Srinath, we can say, so Pawan, Srinath, both, two people. Two in the sense we can plural. Plural becomes they. So have they. Srilasya did not eat. Helping verb. So helping verb did. So negative. Negative becomes positive. So it's already positive. Third pronoun. So pronoun Srilasya, noun. So instead of Srilasya, we can write she. Did she. Next, Anji has paid. So helping verb has. So has, it's positive. So positive becomes negative. So n as apostrophe t, Next pronoun instead of Anji. Anji is nothing but Anji, boy. So male. So that we can write he. So hasn't he? Next, Pranay drinks tea. So actually in this you have to pay attention here because we don't have helping verb here. So Pranay drinks tea. So am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, will, shall, can, would, should, could, may, might, must, do, does, did. So no helping verb is present in this statement. So in this area, in this kind of situation, how we have to add question tag to the statement, I'll tell you now. So here, so instead of helping verb, what is there? Main verb is there. What's the main verb here? Drinks. So let me read the verb forms of drink. So drink, drinks, v1, drank, v2, drunk, v3. So here drinks is there. So drinks, v1. So when the main verb is v1, we can use either don't or doesn't. So with the pronouns, with the nouns called he, she, it, with pronouns like he, she, it, we use does or doesn't. So what comes here? Helping verb doesn't comes here. So he, she, it, what comes? Doesn't. So Pranay is he. So doesn't comes here. Next, the statement is already positive, so it becomes doesn't directly. Third, what we have to write? We have to write pronoun. So what's pronoun here? Pronoun is not there. It's not present here. So instead of Pranay, we can write he. So doesn't he? Hope you understood. Next, I'll give you another example for your clarity. So I drink tea here. I drink tea. So again, helping verb is not present. So what we have to observe, we have to look at the main verb. So verb forms of drink. Sorry, instead of drink verb forms I gave you ask. Okay, don't worry. I'll tell you now. So drink, drinks v1, drank v2, drunk v3. So again drink v1. So what's the pronoun? What's the pronoun here? I is the pronoun. So I is the pronoun. Instead of he, she, it, remain every time the helping verb will be don't. So don't. So I, we, you, they, what comes? Do comes. So negative, the statement is positive, so that don't comes. And finally, pronoun is I. Okay. Next, Anji doesn't sing. Anji doesn't sing. So here, the helping verb is does, and the statement has not. So that is, it's already negative. So negative will become positive, and the pronoun is he. Actually Anji is noun, so instead of noun we can write pronoun. So he. Next, so it is another rule, just focus. So here she will come, right? So it is a special case. So if we have helping verb will becomes straight away won't, will becomes won't, shall becomes shan't, can becomes can't. So now in the given statement, the helping verb is will. So first and second rule, automatically the answer is won't. Okay, so look at. So will becomes won't. Will becomes won't. So the first won't. And next pronoun. What's the pronoun here? I. Sorry, she. Won't she. Next question. They gave me. Here we don't have again helping verb. So what we have to observe? We have to observe or we have to focus main verb. So what are the verb forms of gave? So give, gave, given. Give or gives v1, gave v2, given v3. Okay. So if the main verb is v2, if the main verb is in v2 form, what we have to write? We have to write didn't. So it's a positive statement, so that we have to write didn't. So actually the helping verb of v2 or simple past is did. So it's positive statement, so that we have to write didn't. So didn't is the helping verb, right? Next, we have right pronoun. What's the pronoun here? They. Okay, right. Next example. Yeah. So you have now onwards you have to give some more focus. This is very very important even in schooling and even in the college level. And many people get confusion with this rule. So if the subject of the statement is I am, the tag would be aren't I. I'm reading again. If the subject of the statement is I, the subject of the statement is I, or if it starts with I am, so we have to write aren't I. It is an exception to the rule. Many people feel that so am is a helping verb, so it is in positive mode, so that we have to change into negative. So negative means amn't I. Many people get confusion here. So not amn't I, so aren't I. It is an exception, not am not I. Just do copy it. It's a rule. Okay, so look at the sentence. First statement, I am a lecturer. I am a lecturer. So here the subject is I and the helping verb is am. So if the sentence starts with I am, so automatically what you have to write? You have to write aren't I. Aren't I. Next, but this is what very important again. Many people get confusion here again. But if the statement is in negative mode, we use am I. If it is positive, am, aren't I? If it is am not, I'm not, am I? So, right? So, the second example is I am not a student. I'm not a student. I'm not a student. Yeah, I'm teacher, right? So, I'm not a student. So, here, I'm not. It's a negative. So, that what you're right? Am I? This is what very, very important. So, if the statement is, if the statement starts with I am, aren't I? If the statement starts with the I am not, am I? Very, very important. Do copy it. Next, proposal means plan. Just for your understanding purpose, I wrote that proposal means plan. If the statement suggests proposal or suggestion, the question tag will have shall we. Will be shall we. Example. If a statement starts with let us. To remember, if a statement starts with let us, always the tag would be shall we. Look at let us now go for dinner. It may be a proposal or it may be a suggestion. It's already high time to have food. At the time we have to write it's a suggestion, right? Or it may be a plan. So in that situation, what we have to do, we have to use the tag shall we. Or blindly, I'm telling you, blindly, how to remember this rule. If the sentence or if the statement starts with the shall, let us or let's, let us or let's, what will be the tag? Shall we? Let us form a society. Look at what is there. Let us. Two words are there. Let us or let's. What should come to your mind? Shall we? Or look at the in detail. Let us form a society. It may be a proposal or it may be a suggestion. So in that situation also, what we have read? Shall we? Very very important in intermediate level. Many times the same question came. So if the statement starts with shall we or let us or let's, shall we is the answer. And another important thing is that this is also very important. Yeah. If the statement suggests permission, the question tag will be will you. Look at, I told you, if the statement starts with the let us, shall we. Other than let us, all the time, will you only. All the time, other than let us, it may be let him, let them, let her, let it. Okay, so every time, let me. What is the answer? Will you. Look at, right. So let them read here. Let them read here. Let them read here. So permission. We are giving permission. Let them read. No problem. Nothing will happen. So permission. So let them. So will you. Look at again. Let her. I told you. Other than let us. All the time will you. So let her. Let him. Let them. Let me. Okay. So that the answer is will you. So I'm repeating again. If the statement starts with the let us or let's, shall we, Other than let, us, every time will you. When if the statement starts with let. Next, this is also very important. For positive requests, positive commands, what do we use? We use will you or won't you. It may be positive request or a positive command. Every time you can write either will you or won't you. Both are possible. Both are possible. So will you or won't you. For what? For positive requests, positive commands. So ring the bell. Ring the bell, it may be a request or it may be a command. And it is positive. Positive means the word not is not present there. So that is a positive. You can write will you or won't you. Both are possible. But for negative requests, negative commands, negative requests, negative commands, we use only will you, not won't you. Only will you. Okay, do remember. There is a chance of confusion. Don't ring the bell. Here, the word don't is a negative statement. So negative. Don't ring the bell. It may be a negative command or it may be negative request. So only the answer will you. Better you remember all the time will you. But in the competitive exam, you should remember for positive commands, positive requests, two answers are possible. One is will you, the second one is won't you. But to the negative commands and negative requests, only one answer is possible, will you. So what are negative words? Negative words. Not, no, never, nothing, nobody, none of us, none of you, none of them. So simply no, not, never, nothing, nobody. Or all the time none. Okay, so these are negative words. And a very, very important thing is a semi-negative words. Semi in the sense not complete, 50-50. They act like 50% positive, 50% negative like. So what are they? Few water. Few water is not much water, not less water. Okay, little, little and hardly, scarcely, rarely, seldom. So these are all semi-negative words. So these are also negative. We have to treat them as negative words only. Few, little, hardly, scarcely, rarely, and even seldom. These are all semi-negative words. And I'll give you an example. Few people are interested. Generally, many people get confusion. Are not is not there, no is not there, never, nothing. So these are negative words. Other than these words, everything is positive. Positive words only. But here, few people are interested. Few in the sense, very less number. Very, very, very less number. Okay. So few is also negative word. So that actually R is the helping verb. R is the helping verb. And few is the negative word. So few is negative. So R is positive. So are they? But many people write aren't they? Aren't they? Because they feel that not is not there, never is not there, no is not there, nothing is not there. So that it's positive statement. But do remember it's a negative statement because few is a semi-negative word. Okay. Next, this is my book. This is my book. That is not your bag. That's not your bag. So this and that. What pronoun we have to use? People get confusion here. Yes. So to the pronouns like what is the pronoun here? That and this. What we have to use pronoun? It we have to use, but don't write this and that. Okay. First, what is the helping verb here? Is. So is. So it's a positive statement. So that isn't. And instead of this, what we have written here? It. So whenever this and that comes, the pronoun would be it. Remember, this is not your bag. So here again, the helping verb is. So not is there. So there is a negative word. So I did it positive. And later what? I need pronoun. And that is a pronoun. But instead of writing that, what we have to write? We have to write it. So this is what very important. And these are her belongings. These are her belongings. So here, so these and those. What would be the pronoun? The pronoun would be they. These are those. What is the pronoun would be? They you have to write, but don't straight away write these, those, this, that. Instead of writing this, that, we have to write pronoun it. And instead of writing these, those, we have to write they. Actually, I did not give you the word those, but do remember though. Those also they. So these are her belongs. So are is a helping verb and it's positive statement, so that it's aren't and the pronoun will be they. Aren't they? And in the same way, so these are not your exercise books. So are is a helping verb and the negative statement is negative, so that are they. So are they is the answer. Next, there is a good college. So look at here. Again, the problem is with the subject. What's the subject here? Actually, the original subject is college. Okay, but we instead of but actually the sentence started with there. So what we have to use is a pronoun. So what pronoun we have to use? I'll tell you now. So there is no good college. Yeah, there plus helping verb. If the statement starts with there plus helping verb plus subject, I already told you the subject is college and the sentence started with there and helping verb is. So in those situations, the tag would be verb plus there. So instead of pronoun, what you have to write? We have to write there as it is. This is what very important. People get confusion here. What will be the pronoun here? Yeah. Okay. There is a good college. Actually, is helping verb. So it's a positive statement. So negative is isn't and there isn't there. So isn't there, right? And there is no good college. No is a negative word. So helping verb is. So is, and we have to write positive is there, is there, right? Next, I need a book. I need a book. So again, there is no helping verb. So we have to look at the main verb. So need, the same sentence. Next sentence. He needs a book. Again, needs. So what are the verb forms of need? Need needs V1. Needed V2. Needed V3. Right? So look at that. Yeah. When the statement has need or needs, the question tag would be don't, doesn't. When do we use doesn't? He doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't. Raju doesn't, Rani doesn't, dog doesn't. Other than this, we have right don't only. I don't, we don't, you don't, they don't. Okay, right. So I, so that the helping verb will be do, or so that it stays positive, so that don't I. Next, needs doesn't. So doesn't he, because it is positive, so that I made into negative doesn't, and the pronoun is he. Hope you understood. Next, he used to be a good tennis player. He didn't used to live here. He didn't used to live here. He used to somewhere else. Yes. When the statement has used to, the question tag would be didn't. So used. So use V1, used V2. So I already told you, when the main verb is in V2 form, helping verb will be did. So it is positive, so that didn't is negative, right? So she used to. Okay. So used V2 and it didn't. It's because it's positive. Didn't she will be the answer. Didn't she? Next, he didn't used to live here. So didn't negative, so that did he. Because positive, it's negative, so that I did positive. Did and pronoun he. I hope you understood today's topic. I think you enjoyed it, and it's very important in the intermediate level as well as in the competitive exams also. There is a chance of getting one question in the competitive exams. So I hope you understood. Thank you.